so today I have another video for the Back to Basics series. This is going to be Back to Basics primers, face primers. I'm not going to get into eye primers or anything like that yet, but this is just going to be face primers. So I'm not going to be doing a demo or anything like that in this video, only because I feel like primers are very self-explanatory, so this video is going to be very short because there's not really too much to say about primers. Basically, I'm just going to be leaving a list of my favorite primers down below. And I actually only have 2 primers to show you guys actually physically with me because I'm not honestly a huge primer person. So I know a couple of little things. Little updates. I know this series has been put off for a couple of weeks now. I was actually supposed to have a video up 2 weeks ago, but I was on vacation and things like that, and there was just a lot going on, so a video actually didn't end up going up. Actually, I went a whole week or 2 without putting any videos up. But this one, that's why this video has kind of been pushed back, and the series has kind of been pushed back a little bit, and it's a little bit off schedule because I did go on vacation and things like that, and I was just not here, and I was kind of giving myself a little break. So we are back into these videos though, and I'm super excited. I think that in the last video I said that foundation was going to be the next, but I completely skipped primers, and I do want to do a little video on primers, so that's what I'm doing today. So primers basically for your face are just going to be something that is going to smooth out your skin. It's going to make your foundation go on a lot smoother. It's going to refine your pores. It can take out redness. It can help with dry skin. It can help with oily skin. Primers are very targeted, like they're specific to what your need is. So there are tons of different primers out on the market. Pretty much you can walk into any drugstore, high-end store, wherever, and find a primer that is going to be for your specific needs. So I personally, if I'm going to use a primer, it's going to be because I have a lot of redness in my face, and I'm going to want to use a primer that has a green undertone to kind of help cancel out some of that redness. Or I'm going to be wanting to use a primer that's just going to kind of smooth on my makeup just a little bit longer. If I want my makeup to last a little bit longer, I will use a primer. Or if my skin is acting totally dry and acting up that day, I will want to go with a primer that's targeted for dry skin. So primers are very, like I said, just very concentrated on like what you need, and there are tons out on the market for that. So the 2 that I have with me, like I just said, I have tons of redness, so green cancels out redness. So I usually go sometimes for a green primer. This is the Maybelline Master Prime Blur and Redness Control. So this is also supposed to blur out any imperfections, any pores, kind of just make your skin look flawless and make your foundation go on flawless on your skin. This one claims to visually blur, tone imperfections, and smooth fine lines, prime skin to control the look of redness for an even tone start, lightweight, non-oily formula, and it does not clog the pores. So this one, it actually says you could wear alone or wear underneath makeup. I typically always wear primers underneath makeup. I never really wear them alone. But this one has a greenish tint to it. I mean, I can't really show you too much. It just has like a slight green tint to it. Don't let that scare you. But if you have a lot of redness, the green tint is simply just to kind of cancel out the redness. And this one works pretty good at that, and it also does blur. It's not my favorite, but it is pretty good. The next one I really like is just the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer. This is just a very nice primer just for just every day, just to put it on underneath your makeup, just to kind of make your makeup go on smoother and last longer. It's a really good lotion type of formula. Now with primers, you'll also find that a lot of them have, usually it's like 2 different types of feel. They'll either feel very silky. For instance, primers that feel that way are the Professional feels that way. The Smashbox Photo Finish Primer is one of my favorite primers. The Smashbox regular Photo Finish, but they also have one, I think, that is green to cancel out redness. They have a purple one, and they have one that hydrates, and the hydrating one is really nice too. But the Smashbox Photo Finish is one of my favorite primers of all times, and that one really has a silky feel, so it really helps to glide on your makeup beautifully. Also, Makeup Forever has some good primers. Those, I can't remember if those are more silky or more lotion feeling, but usually what you would just do to apply your primer is just basically smooth it into your skin like you would your lotion or your moisturizer. You just put it on after your moisturizer has kind of sunk in for a few minutes. You just put it on your face, smooth it into your face, and kind of let it sit there for a few minutes, and then you apply your foundation, and you should see a little bit of a difference depending on what primer you use. So I don't really know what else to say. Literally, like, that's all I really wanted to say is that primers, you can find them targeted for your skin tone. I recommend Smashbox Photo Primer or Photo Finish Primer. I recommend Porefessional, which, as you can tell, it's for pores. If you have large pores and large pores, something like that, you can kind of just use that and kind of use it where you need it, and it'll smooth, kind of fill in those pores without clogging your pores, kind of fill those pores in and make your makeup go on beautifully. I do like the Laura Mercier primer. This Maybelline one isn't bad if you're just starting out. The Maybelline one's really good. I will leave a list of where you can get all of the primers down below. And yeah, there's not really much to say about primers, just the fact that they just kind of help your makeup go on a little bit better, make your makeup last longer, and you can find things to kind of target your problem areas. So like I said, if you have enlarged pores, if you have red skin, if you have dry skin, oily skin, you can find a primer to target that to kind of help your makeup look and last longer throughout the day based on what your problem is on your skin. So I hope you guys like this primer video. If you guys have any questions that I didn't answer in this video, leave them down below in the comments. I hope you guys did like this video. If you did like this video, give this video a big thumbs up. If you guys want to see more videos like this one, then subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.